Meanwhile, security at the state capitol in Harrisburg is beefed up after online threats aimed at all 50 states. This follows last week's deadly storming of the Capitol, and Pennsylvania officials are taking no chances. The heavily armed presence guarding the Capitol, pretty hard to miss. An FBI memo warns all 50 state capitals of possible protests ahead of the Biden inauguration.
I know some people are out there and very frustrated and concerned, but acting out in that manner does not resolve those frustrations or concerns.
Okay. Well, the state released a statement condemning violence, saying in part, quote, "The Pennsylvania Capitol Police is enhancing its visible presence and will continue to collaborate with other law enforcement entities."